NextGen Office electronic health record was designed for podiatrists. First of all, we know that podiatrists need to move quickly, and sometimes they're going from exam room to exam room. Well, the software is designed to work on any device. The big buttons are designed so you can use a touchscreen, like an iPad, or you can very easily use any desktop or laptop, whether it's Mac or Windows, to navigate through the chart. Then, to start an encounter, all a provider has to do is click on the time. So we'll start the encounter for 4:30 p.m. for Thomas Dangora. In the patient's note, it's very easy to navigate around because we have this SOAP option on the left side to jump to any section you need to. Additionally, we know that our podiatrists see a lot of the same type of visits again and again. So instead of having to start a note by, say, going to an ingrown nail template and filling out everything from scratch, we allow you to utilize what we call blueprints or templates of entire notes. So when a patient presents with an ingrown toenail, our providers can very easily go to Grand Central, where they can see under their blueprints the different templates they have available, choose a template for, say, an ingrown nail, and then import all the charting they do for that type of routine visit, only having to make edits specific to the exact patient today. Additionally, we know for dermatologic issues, it's great to have a picture so next time the patient comes, you can easily reference it. If we move into the patient's physical exam, you'll see there's a mountain symbol, where a provider can use an iPad, take a picture of the patient's wound or injury and attach that directly to the note, or even import past images to easily reference and even mark up. Additionally, we know that it's nice to have templates for entire notes, but also office procedures are very similar from patient to patient, only requiring the provider to change details here and there. If we're seeing a patient today, and say we're doing a debridement of a nail, when you go to your office procedures, you'll see you'll have some templates available for your day one, but even with your templates, you can customize them. So in my template, I already have the G-code selected for trimming of the nails, and I have default set up for which nails I'm going to trim today. Then, all I have to do is choose any nails I didn't trim today, click Save, and what I've done is I've added the billing codes for, say, debridement, as well as my charting. Then, in my assessment, I already have my diagnosis code pulled into my template, but I can very easily pull from the patient's problem list or past history additional diagnosis codes I want to add to the patient's note today. Then, once we're all set, in the plan, you can very easily go to the patient instructions, where the software has already suggested to me several different instructions, where I can easily choose these instructions from Elsevier, so that way the patient can see this on the patient portal or print it out for them at the point of care. Then if I'm done my note, I click on the encounter button to sign off and move on to the next chart. NextGen Office was designed for quick, routine visits for podiatrists as well as very complex exams. We come day one with the content you need and the workflows